Right now, Bob Norton standing by downstairs, and he has with him Peter Douris. Bob?
Thanks, Bob. Peter, finding you down here in Providence with the Bruins, sort of been all around this fall and finally latched on with the team. This is going to work out pretty well for you.
Yeah, it's been good so far. The team's an exciting team, and you know, we're never out of a game, but unfortunately we can get up a few goals, and the other team is never out of it. But yeah, I sat around for a couple of months and pondered what I was going to do, if I was going to go to Europe or not, and finally decided that I'd come back and play in Providence.
What's that decision like? I mean, obviously there's money to be made in Europe, in European hockey, and for a guy like you that's been in the National Hockey League, that's a big decision. How did you happen to come about making the decision to stay in the American Hockey League with a chance to make the NHL and not go to Europe?
Well, it's kind of a two-part answer. In one way, the season was half over there. So I would have been joining a team in the middle of the season and not knowing exactly how I was going to do until I stepped on the ice. A lot of the teams there were a little apprehensive, but on the other end of it, I just felt that I really wanted to come back and play in North America again. I'm not really prepared to go to Europe. Maybe somewhere down the line I will be, but right now I think I'd rather play over here.
How things work down here? How have you fit into the club? You've got a few points right off the bat. Played 3 games. I think you have 6 points so far. That's a nice way to be welcomed.
Yeah, everybody on the team seems to be getting their fair share of points. We're a good team. The problems that we've had have been defensive, and they're all correctable, but we've had absolutely no problem putting the puck in the net, and I've been getting a chance to play with guys like McKim and Clark Donatelli, and things have clicked pretty well.
When a new player comes in a situation like this, obviously these guys, most of the guys in the American Hockey League have played on a bunch of different teams and a whole bunch of different teammates in the course of their career. How do you get received here in terms of coming in brand new, and usually someone goes when someone comes?
Well, you know, that's a good question because, you know, when you come in, you do know that somebody's leaving usually, and it hasn't been a problem at all. The guys have been great, and I think everybody understands the position that I was coming from and the position that everybody else here is from. They're from other organizations, and it doesn't matter when you come in, as long as you come in and help out and you know, work your hardest.
Looking at this team, obviously they've had defensive problems over the course of the early start of the year. You could say they've had offensive success, but some defensive problems. What's Coach O'Connell talk to you guys about in terms of trying to cut down the goals against? Because obviously you can't go through the whole year giving up the number of goals that you've got. Maybe you can.
Well, I think that the problems have been mental, and one of the things he's tried to address is just our preparation for you know, defensive play mentally. You know, the errors are just missed assignments, or guys are working hard but it's misdirected, you know, and we end up a guy slides behind you and goes in and scores. So he's been trying to address that aspect, along with the physical play. If you're keeping tight to your man and getting your stick on him, getting your body in front of him, he's not going to be able to do much, and that's another thing that Mike's been really trying to address.
Good luck to you with this new club as you head into the year. A little bit of a late start, but I think by the end of the year your scoring totals will be right up there.
All right, thanks a lot, Bob.
Peter Douris has been our guest. Back to you, Robert.
Okay, thank you.